Love is an art that requires four basic concepts. It's an art that requires four basic concepts that I want to quickly and briefly share with you in this video, because you know what? Love is a channel to riches. Believe me, when you understand what it means to love and you genuinely love, you have supernatural doors opening for you. And excuse me for using the word supernatural, but basically what I'm saying is that you have doors opening for you. Whenever you express love and you understand the truth and the concepts of love, you will see favors you have not seen before. Anybody who desires to prosper and anybody who desires to create wealth must understand the concepts of love. Why is that so? Because many times, if you will be able to succeed in love, in life, you must know how to love people. You must know how to express your love to people. Now, we have people who are within your nucleus. What I mean by within your nucleus, they are either your family members, it could be a spouse, it could be a child, it could be a sibling, it could be somebody who is close to you. And then we also have the extended people, that is friends, colleagues, and other people that are out there in the world. Every one of the people that is near you needs to experience love from you. Now, you need to understand that love is broken into different aspects. We have love which has to do with bonding together sexually, and also we have love which has to do with intimacy, but then we also have love that has to do with caring. So when I'm talking about this love today, I'm talking about the love that has to do with caring. There is also the love which has to do with God loving us. That is what we call the agape love. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking basically about God, of course, is caring for us, but I'm talking about the love that has to do with caring for one another. The intimacy and the others, that's another level of love, and it is for particular individuals. So when we talk about loving by caring one another, there are four basic concepts that I need to understand, you to understand. Number one, when you show somebody that you love them, there has to be an ultimate attention of the care to the other person. You have to show them ultimate attention. In other words, you can never say you love somebody, or you can never say you're loving somebody, if you are not willing to spend time with them, if you are not willing to listen to them, if you are not listening to pay attention to them. You know, it's amazing. Sometimes somebody will tell me that they love me or they care for me, or somebody will tell me that we are together, because sometimes somebody may not express it by speaking and say that they care for me, but they have no time for me. They don't pay any attention to me, and they don't do what is necessary in as far as giving me hearing is concerned. You can never tell somebody that you care for them if you don't have a hearing for them. The worst thing you can do when you want to do wealth creation is when you don't listen to what people are saying. Listen. Listen is an art. Listening is a skill. Listening is something you must teach yourself to do, because it is out of listening that you are able to develop things. It is out of listening that you are able to see the needs of the people. It is out of the listening that you are able to conceptualize exactly what people desire to be done or what people desire to see happening. So you must learn how to listen. It's an art, but love will compel it. Love will push it. Anybody who genuinely loves will pay attention. So the first thing is that you must pay attention. The second thing is that you must have an emotional desire to assume responsibility for the emotional needs of other people. In other words, you must emotionally get engaged with the emotions of the people. People come to you with needs. People come to you crying. People come to you saying that I need this and I need the other. Now, I know we are living in a world where people will take advantage of the others. We are living in a world where people are very manipulative and where people will express emotions that are not true, they are not genuine, simply because they want to get something out of you. Listen, I want to ask you to be wise. I want to ask you to be able to discern, to be able to see who is genuine and who is not genuine. Whenever you're dealing with a genuine person, give them the attention. I've said in point number one, give them the attention, but at the same time, get involved in as far as their things are concerned. Emotionally get involved in as far as the emotions are concerned. Now, I don't mean getting emotional means you breaking down if they are breaking down. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying is that you must learn how to sympathize. You must learn how to empathize with people. You must learn to feel what they are feeling. There are people who don't have feelings at all. There are people who will come to you. They have a need. They have this thing they're trying to express to you. But then you find yourself not wanting, not getting involved. Why? Because you don't don't feel them. You must teach yourself to feel people if you are actually going to become a wealth creator. Now, why am I associating this with wealth creation? Is because I know that money is in the pockets of the people around you. You see, you don't get money from trees, you don't get money from the rocks, you don't get money from somewhere else. You get money from people. People are the ones who carry your money. So if people are the ones who carry your money, then you must understand the principles that are behind relating with people, walking with people, doing things with people. And I'm telling you that right now, that love is the only thing that will make people engage with you. When you learn how to connect with them emotionally, when you learn how to connect with them with your feelings, when you learn to connect them at the very, very point of their needs, you have to teach yourself deliberately and intentionally if you are going to succeed in as far as wealth creation is concerned. There must be the highest respect for the identity of the other person. That's number 3. You must learn to respect people. You must teach yourself to respect people. Now, they say respect is earned. It is true, respect is earned. But listen to me, the one thing that I have gained respect myself is when I taught myself to respect everybody. I don't dismiss anybody. I don't disown anybody. I don't say that I don't care for people. I don't disrespect people. I don't walk a life where I look like as though I don't care for people. No. I learn to respect people at whatever levels they are. There are people who are lower than me. There are people who are higher than me. There are people who are peers with me or the same level with me. All of them, I have learned to respect them. How do I show respect to people? Number 1, I show respect to people by the way I talk to them. Number 2, I show respect to them by the way I receive them. The way I communicate is very important when it comes to issues of respect. The way I handle them is even more important, because you see, you can never say you are respecting me if you talk to me in an ill manner, if you actually handle me wrongly or you handle me recklessly. You can never say that you respect me if your language that you send to me or the way you talk to me is offensive or is irritating or is actually putting me down. You have to learn to respect one another. As husbands, respect your wives. Wives, respect your husbands. Listen to me, respect your children, even as the children respect you. The other people in the world there, let's respect one another. In the offices, let's respect one another. At working places, business partners, let's respect one another, because respect is a key to success. We have to respect one another. Respect is a key thing. So that is the 3rd thing. And then finally, the 4th thing is that you must have knowledge of the person that you are actually saying that you love. You need to know somebody. You have to give yourself to knowing somebody. You know, knowledge is very, very important. Intentionally and deliberately know somebody. And it starts with a basic thing. Number 1, know their name. There is nothing as ridiculous as when you are saying you're working with somebody or you are close to somebody and you don't even know their name. I hear people who are doing something with somebody, and then you ask them what's the name of that person, and says, my goodness, imagine I don't even know their name, but I'm doing whatever I'm doing with that person. If whenever you do something like that, what you're basically doing is that you are trying to exploit that other person. You are trying to take advantage of that person, and you are just interested with them because of that particular thing that they are giving you or they're doing for you. Listen, if you care for people and if you want to get results from people, and if you want to get the value out of people, you must start with the basics. The basics, number 1, is learn your names. Number 2, put that name in your mind, not just learning the name, so that the next time you call that person, you call them by their name, even if it's not all their names, because some people have 3, 4, 5 names, especially if you come from where I come from. But even if it's one name, know it and know it well, pronounce it well, and be able to talk to him about it, call him by that name. Don't call somebody by other things like a, oh, ah, those things are bad and they're rude. The next thing, when you say you are respecting somebody, is that you must learn to be able to listen to them. You must be able to give them eye contact when they are talking to you. You must give them maximum attention when they are talking to you. Whenever they are communicating to you, you have to do that if you respect them. Now, these are basic concepts that I'm just giving to you in as far as you expressing your love is concerned. You know what? I appreciate you. I love you. Get hold of another video that I've talked about the concept of giving and love being enjoyed together, being synonymous to one another, and you will enjoy it. Thank you. Let's meet in the next video. And remember, I love you, and let's keep it real, keep it simple, and let's meet in the field of the millionaires. I love you, and bye-bye.